When many visit the UK, they only go as far as London, but don't realize the picturesque town of Cambridge is only an hour away or so from London. Cambridge City is a university town home to one of the most prestigious universities in the world and offers some pretty amazing things to see and do. If you're looking for a laid-back weekend, stick around to see how you can enjoy a long weekend in Cambridge, UK.
Alright guys, welcome to Cambridge. I just got off of the National Express bus. It was kind of a bumpy ride, especially after a long flight, but I'm excited. I'm a 4-minute walk. It looks like this is like a giant green here in Cambridge. It's sunny, as you can tell. I mean, who would trade Florida for Cambridge? But I wanted to come and explore this and see my friend Rose. I'm so excited. Oh my God, this is giving me all the memories like when I went to school at University of Edinburgh, because the buildings, that's all historic. I don't know, I love it. And I'm so excited to check into my hotel. I will be staying at the University Arms and an autograph collection, which is so nice. And after a long flight and probably being a little bit jet lagged, it will be a very much needed great night's rest. And for now, we walk on, but Cambridge looks so beautiful, even if it is a little blustery, as the Virgin Atlantic pilot put it. But oh, I'm so excited. Oh, and also getting here. There's a few ways you could get here. You could take the National Express right direct from Heathrow, or you could take from King's Cross Station the train to get from there to Cambridge also, and that takes about like 45 or 50 minutes direct. But yes, as you can see, we are going to have a fun time.
If you're looking where to stay, I would check out the University Arms, located right off Parker's Piece in Regent Street, full of restaurants and shops. I checked out the tea room in Parker's Tavern as I waited to check in.
Alrighty everybody, I am so excited. I just checked into the University Arms Hotel located in Cambridge, and this place is an institution. It's been here since 1834, and I have the sweetest room, literally the terrace suite. I cannot wait to show you this. Check it out. Right, as you walk in, you are just greeted with light. Honestly, this is like my dream room, and it's so cool. Like all the details. I love the cabinets. When you walk in, you can see tea and of course like an espresso machine, and I love all the different types of tea they have as well, and espresso pods, because as we know, I'm an addict. But let's get to other parts. We have the floor length mirror, which I love. I changed because I just came from the airport and I needed to change because my other clothes were definitely needing to be retired. But as you can see, there's a nice desk here. You can get some work. And then we have the room, which has 2 terraces, not just one. One, I already opened that door. But then you have the TV here, a giant bed. Like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And we can go check out this terrace first. And wow, this is the green. I was dropped off over there, and then I walked over here, and then I wouldn't have even guessed that this would have been my room. But yeah, we're in a city still, so it is a little bit loud, but once this door is closed, you cannot hear a thing, as you can see. And I have always wanted to stay in a hotel suite with clawed tub, with a clawed foot tub. This is amazing. And yeah, just like all the details, even though we're in this historic building, it's super like modern with like a lot of like old school touches, and I love all the mirrors, and the light in this place is just so amazing. They even left some nice presents and a beautiful card. I also love the chocolate as well. That's one of my favorite things. But yeah, for now, I'm going to just get settled in, have a cup of coffee, because I literally just got off a plane from the US
to Heathrow and took a direct bus here to Cambridge, and then we're going to explore some of this beautiful historic city. I'm now heading out. I checked in, relaxed a bit, changed at the hotel, and oh my god, I love it so much. I could have probably just relaxed there until dinner, but I want to see some things. So we're going to head to Fitzbilly's to grab a bite, and then not only that, maybe walk to see one of the colleges. Fitzwilliam Museum is open till 5, so maybe we'll check that out, or we'll go to check out the King's Chapel and King's College. So let's go see what we get up to. I'm jet lagged, but we are going to power through this. All right, so the first stop is going to be Fitzbilly's, and it smells so good, and you can see why this place has been open for over 100 years. My hotel said they get their bread here, and they're known for their bread, and it looks amazing. Okay, so as you can see, I went into the more brunch side, and then there's a cafe side, and they are known for their Chelsea buns, and that is where most of their students get their fuel from for the past 100-something years. I have stopped at, of course, a coffee shop. And not just any coffee shop, it's Fitzbilly's. It's been here since 1920, and over 100 years it's been fueling all students with their famous Chelsea buns as well as their caffeine. They also have a brunch area side where you can have a sit-down meal, but this side is more the cafe where you can just grab cup of coffee to go, and they have different prices for takeout versus sitting in. How do you eat a Chelsea bun? Do you eat it with your hands, or do you eat it with a fork and knife? I don't like getting messy, so I'm gonna cut a piece of this and try it. Really sweet and good. There's like raisins and caramel, and you can put more sugary stuff on top. I got an oat milk latte to go with it. But I definitely needed something sweet to carry me through the day because I had not slept as much as I thought I would on my flight with Virgin Atlantic. Not because it's not comfy, just because I was so excited. I literally just kept watching movies or trying the different snacks, and yeah, I had a really amazing flight. Now I'm heading to St. Mary's Cathedral, where you can get one of the best views in all of Cambridge, and the sun, well, it's not coming out, but the sky is clearer than it was before, so I want to see if I can check that out before they close at 4. So I'm right here by the Corpus clock, and this clock was inaugurated in 2008, and it's definitely interesting and a little bit morbid, the sound you hear. It's supposed to represent basically the world and its desires pass away, and that is in Latin beneath the clock. And not only that, when you see the large grasshopper, it's the largest grasshopper escapement in the world. And when you look closer, you see like a ripple design in the clock, and that is to represent the Big Bang. So there's a lot going on here. It definitely is a little creepy looking. It's just like right basically near King's College, and you can see as I'm walking towards St. Mary's Cathedral where you get a good view. So definitely something worth seeing and interesting. Okay, the sun is coming out. We definitely need to get down to the top of the St. Mary's Cathedral. And welcome to St. Mary's Cathedral, the official cathedral of Cambridge. That was a fail. They're actually closed to see the tower. The church closes at 4, not the tower. The tower closes at around 3:30. So it is definitely beautiful to walk around Cambridge right now. Check this out. This is why I love going to smaller cities, because it's just so much more chill than like if you're being in London. This is actually the Fitzwilliam Museum, and I'm gonna see if we can go enter it right now. And honestly, there looks like there's such a nice sunset going on, but not really anywhere you can see it. But hopefully this museum's still open, because I really would like to go inside of it. They have a lot of artifacts and other stuff, so it should be cool if it's open, but it kind of looks like it's closed again. Google Maps is really leading me the wrong way on this one in the city. Let's see what it says. Free admission, opening Tuesday to Saturday, 10 to 5. Sunday, 12 to 5. Closed Mondays, except for bank holidays. Please use courtyard entrance. Maybe we still have luck. Right now, just in the Fitzwilliam Museum, and it's so beautiful, honestly, and pretty majestic. But yes, this is entirely free. It's part of Cambridge University, and it has some really cool artifacts, and you just need to check it out for yourself, because I can't see it all in an hour. So the Fitzwilliam Museum is amazing. There's over 500,000 pieces of art from antiquity up into the present day. You can see like Flemish paintings, you can see artists from the Renaissance, and it's definitely a really cool experience. That this is just like all from the university's like collection. So that was honestly a really, really big museum, and I honestly didn't have enough time to do it justice, but I definitely got a gist of it, and it was really cool.
Finally, it was time for dinner with my friend Rose. I didn't film everything, but
We
here's a
have
bit.
food here. We have some beef carpaccio, and we have some cauliflower tempura style.
It was really nice to catch up over an amazing meal at Parker's Tavern. We had the lamb and duck, and then they had a candy bar and awesome dessert as well.
All right, we're gonna destroy this dessert.
Oh baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. Oh, you shine like gold, so selfless.
All the food tastes amazing here. But yeah, today, exciting day. We're gonna see what Cambridge University is all about and check out one of the most famous traditions here, punting. It was a beautiful day to explore, and I could either walk or take a bike that the University Arms offers guests.
And we're off exploring. Good afternoon in a sunny Cambridge. It is a little windy, but I'm so excited today. I'm going to meet up with Rose again. We had an awesome dinner at the Parker's Tavern at the hotel yesterday, but the University Arms is just so lovely. I just had a massage, which was so relaxing, and the aromatherapy. They have some very, very nice oils they use. You can do a smell test to see what you know are more feeling. Are you jet lag? Are you tired? Are you wanting to feel more uplifted? The masseuse there was very, very knowledgeable and explained a lot to me. And now I'm off to explore a little bit of King's College. We don't have a lot of time because I'm running late.
Just a 10-minute walk away was King's College, where my friend Rose goes to school, and it's one of the most accessible, even if you don't know somebody going here. I visited because it has the oldest building at Cambridge University, the King's Chapel, which also boasts the largest fan vault ceiling in the world. King's College was founded by Henry VI in 1441, and the chapel was only constructed 5 years later. But if for some reason you can't see the inside of the colleges, you can go punting and see 7 of the backs of the colleges on a 45-minute punting tour.
It also works on the same system, and in the UK we have Oxford and Durham, so there's 3 universities that run the system. And here in Cambridge, as I said, 31 colleges.
Oh wow.
Something quite interesting about St John's, it's one of the 7 colleges here in Cambridge where your grades determine the room you get the following year. So the better grades you get, the nicer room you get.
What? Really?
Within the college, yeah.
Oh wow.
So this is your college, right?
It is my college.
I went with Scudamore Punting, and they were very informative, teaching us about the bridge's size as well as the founding of Cambridge University in the city.
And how old's the tradition of punting?
So punting itself dates back to 3,000 years old. That's when the oldest punt was discovered in Peterborough. It's only really been used for leisure for the last 100 years on the River Cam, since the time in 1910.
Be able to punt as well?
Sorry?
Would she be able to try punting as well?
You can there's a free self-hire option which you can do if you're interested. It has a very long and rich history. It dates back to 1546. It was founded by Henry VIII.
1546.
After the time of the English Reformation. The English Reformation was the time when Henry VIII he wanted to annul his marriage with his first wife, and the Pope at the time wouldn't allow this underneath the Catholic law. So he went out of his way to create the Church of England, and then went on to steal a lot from the Catholic Church to try and depower them and make the Church of England a more powerful institution. So when he's done this, himself became a very wealthy man.
4.5 billion. And this is worth 2 billion.
So Trinity College obviously makes up a large percentage of this worth.
The college itself, like the building.
So it's all of their assets combined. So they own the Felixstowe ports, which are the UK's largest ports. They also own the land underneath the O2 in London. They have a £1.2 million wine collection within the college as well. So all of these assets combined.
Mathematical bridge.
It's most famously known for its rumoured story that Sir Isaac Newton built the bridge without nuts and bolts. However, as I said, it's a totally false story. The story goes that he built it himself and it was a group of students. They wanted to see how it was done, so they took the bridge apart and then couldn't reconstruct it in the same manner.
After punting, we walked the River Cam to visit Trinity College, where 33 Nobel Prize winners went, as well as King Charles. It is famed for the Wren Library designed by Sir Christopher Wren, who designed St. Paul's Cathedral in London. Trinity College is definitely difficult to get into if you don't know a student, but it was definitely worth it if you can.
Okay, the cool thing about going around Cambridge with the local, like Rose, yeah, they have a Cambridge farmers market here every day till 4 p.m. So what, they have like juice, food?
Like juice. I mean, they have merchandise, they have flowers, all kinds of different food.
And it smells good.
Yeah, it smells so amazing. I love walking through and just seeing what there is.
After we took some time to warm up and relax, it was already time for dinner, and we headed to Prince Regent on Regent Street for some English pub fare food.
Okay, so I'm about to try one of the most British things that I've probably had on this trip so far, and I've actually never ordered it before in all the times I've been in the UK, but I'm having some steak and ale pie with a nice little bit of gravy that you put on it. He also brought out, the server, some English mustard. I've never heard of it, but he said it's hot, spicy. So we will try it. And then also just some rhubarb lemonade. I'm really excited. I'm about to take a bite. Or do you pour the gravy first? I'll pour the gravy. Okay, this is so messy, but it looks good. I'll try a bite. It's very hot. Really good, but it's burning my tongue, so I'm gonna let it cool off. But very good so far. I like the Prince Regent restaurant right here on Regent Street in Cambridge.
Before I went to bed, I headed to the Jazz Night at Parker's Tavern on Fridays before hitting the hay.
Good morning. Oh my gosh, I had such a great time yesterday punting, and I'm glad I woke up for sunrise because today's a little bit more blustery. I can hear the wind outside. And then the plan is the University Arms Hotel runs a tour at 11 a.m. So I signed up for that. And later on to head to check out some more colleges with my friend Rose at Cambridge. I think it's really interesting exploring all of the different colleges. They're all very unique and have something special to offer. So even if you get to visit just one or two, then that is definitely worth your time. Some of these schools, you know, like Cambridge was found in 1209, and some of these buildings are super old. So definitely worth coming to Cambridge, and the streets are just so quaint and cute to walk through, the alleyways, and yeah, so for now, let's go get some breakfast because I am starving.
I didn't get to try the afternoon tea at Parker's Tavern. I saw it and it looked wonderful, and it's located in their library. Finally, it was time to head out on the tour, and it was an awesome one at that. I got to see Christ College too, which was a total surprise. Christ College was founded in 1437 and is famed for educating two of Cambridge's most famous alumni, John Milton and the naturalist Charles Darwin. Definitely recommend taking a tour because it made it so much more informative wandering the streets of Cambridge with a guide.
This is the church, is the
St.
oldest
Benet's
building.
Church.
St. Benet's
Named
Church.
after St. Benedict, the father of Western monasticism. It's been altered over the years, but the most notable feature is the tower. So that is Anglo-Saxon. It dates back to about 1025. Can you see on the corner there are stones laid horizontally and vertically, and that is an Anglo-Saxon feature known as long and short work, basically to strengthen the tower and keep out the horrible winds. So if I come here with my children, I end up spending an absolute fortune.
The Eagle Pub is the oldest pub in Cambridge and is known for being where Watson and Crick announced their discovery of DNA. Later, we passed by Trinity College, where I also saw the tree that is supposedly a descendant of the tree Isaac Newton discovered, gravity.
All right, guys, so I just had an amazing tour with Cambridge Guide Tours. And right now behind me is Gonville and Keyes College, and that's actually where Stephen Hawking was a fellow for over 50 years. And yeah, it's definitely really cool when you're going around Cambridge. There's so much history.
After the tour, I met up with my friend at King's College dining hall for lunch, and it was definitely a cool experience to dine in this Harry Potter-like dining hall. All right, guys, so this is King's Chapel. We went inside here yesterday, but I wanted to say a few things about it. It's actually the largest fan vault ceiling in the entire world, and they have one of the best choirs in Cambridge, and they're actually known throughout the country. So you can come here to see an evening song, and that happens during term, so make sure you're here during term. But yeah, Cambridge is awesome. So far, I ate at the dining hall, which is over my left shoulder here, and that was great. And a fun fact about Cambridge is that their grass is so green and nice because they don't allow anybody to walk on it, and only fellows can walk on it. So like that's their version of professors, of what we would say in the US. So definitely very like old school. And even at some of the dining halls, they have up like a higher table, and that is just for the fellows and the head people of the college. So very interesting, and there's just so much history everywhere. This King's College was founded by Henry VI, and it is just actually like so cool when you're walking around to hear and see all the history. Finally, we visited the Museum of Zoology, which is also free, and you can see artifacts from Charles Darwin's expeditions. Finally, I took some time to relax, and if you're enjoying this so far, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell. But let me first tell you about To the Noodle Bar, where we had this hole-in-the-wall place with amazing noodles. We're at Eat-O, right outside of King's College, and we're having some ramen because it's cold outside. What are we eating?
We're eating ramen
And these awesome gyozas. So time to dig in. Finally, it was time to explore some of the nightlife of Cambridge. We went to the Cambridge Tap as well as the Revolution Bar, a 3-floor bar with a rooftop in Cambridge. Finally, it was time to retire after a long day, and the next morning I had to wake up early for an equally long travel day. Good morning. Oh my god, this is my last day here at the University Arms. I'm checking out early because I will be heading to Gatwick Airport. There's a direct train with the Thames link, and I'm going to be taking that. It was like £19.90, and then I'll be heading off to my next destination. But the University Arms has been amazing. The breakfast every morning is superb, and the people here have been so helpful. I took a walking tour that the hotel offers, and the lady was so knowledgeable. She even has led my favorite travel TV show person, Rick Sees, and I actually watched a little bit of that episode before coming here. It inspired me. I went to a few colleges while we were here. We saw Trinity College, King's College, we saw St. Catherine's College, as well as Christ College. And there's 31 colleges here. This university has been here since 1209, and there is so much history, so many scholars here, and honestly, it definitely has been awesome to be in this small city feel. It's been an amazing experience, and definitely worth seeing and staying for a few days when you are in the UK, especially because it's a direct train ride from Gatwick and London, and it takes only
like to London, it takes 50 minutes. So thanks, I'm gonna enjoy this and head down to breakfast one last time and head to the train station. Just made it to the Cambridge Central Station, and as you can see behind me, you get your ticket and then you just go through there on your own. But I bought it online through Thameslink website, and then they have kiosks here, or you can use your booking reference number to then pick it up at the counter. And also you have to use the card that you used to buy it, or you could just go to the people, and I used PayPal so I didn't have a card. But now the train's on time, 9:28 direct to Gatwick. I think it's like an hour, 52-minute ride. So we should be getting there around 11:30 a.m. and then off to Switzerland. But yes, Cambridge has been wonderful so far. Very easy to get around, like, and affordable too. Like the Uber here from my hotel cost me £5.92. And yeah, so definitely ready to head on off for a snowy adventure.
Hopefully this helps you planning your adventure and trip to Cambridge, UK. And please, if you enjoyed this, hit subscribe and follow along for next week's adventure where we head to Switzerland. And as always, let me know in the comments if you have any questions.